Well, here's what I did with my evening. I replaced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these deck boards on this deck over because I smashed them in half. Yep, and made the trailer unusable, which was nice of me. Not the most fun job to be doing in the evening, but it's great to have this thing fixed. We use it for hauling tractors, equipment, and logs from time to time, so we'll get her back in the fleet and get her working. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the trailer. What I'd like to talk about is a tool that I use on a daily basis around the farm, on job sites, around the shop, on every single piece of equipment that we own. I find myself reaching for this tool every day, and coincidentally, one of you all asked for a review of it last week, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And that tool is the handheld electric powered blower by Stihl, specifically the BGA 57. And this thing is sweet. Really, any handheld blower is a pretty great tool. This one happens to be a Stihl. I don't take any money from Stihl. I'm not associated with Stihl. I do have an extreme bias because I own quite a few Stihl products and typically enjoy their products, so let that be known. But this thing is great. Let's talk about it a little bit. So the first thing about these handheld blowers that is really nice is they are applicable to almost everyone. Whether you rent or own a small 1 acre lot and you are clearing off your patio, or you run a large acreage farm and work with equipment every day, you probably will have a use for this tool. We use it from everything from blowing off the patio from leaves to clearing sawdust off our slabs and our equipment, or blowing out air filters on tractors or the grill on a tractor, or really any piece of equipment. The reason I actually got into one of these things is I saw a contractor using it to clean off a piece of equipment, and I saw how easily he could access it and wield it to clean off equipment. And I thought I had to have one of those, and I find myself using it for almost everything on a daily basis. There's a lot of handheld blowers out on the market right now similar to this. They're all going to have their specific pros and cons. I'm going to talk specifically about the Stihl, the BGA 57. I love it a lot, but go look for yourself, go pick them up, see how heavy they are, see what you like. But I can speak for this one, and it's pretty awesome. The first thing I like about it is the weights. I'm not putting a backpack with an internal combustion engine on my back anymore, and that is awesome. Anytime I needed a leaf blower, I had to go grab that thing, throw it on my back, and it's cumbersome, it's heavy, and you gotta fill it with gas. This, you have a battery in the back, plug it in, and you're good to go. And one hand, all day. You can wield it around with one hand, blow it with one hand. It's super easy to store, super easy to bring on a job site, doesn't take up any space at all. And that is awesome for us because we're constantly hauling a bunch of gear and space does matter. The next thing I love about it is the power. It has great power for what it is. It's not a commercial leaf blower. You're not gonna be, clearing an acre lot of leaves. That's not what this thing is for. But if you need it, quick, instant blowing power to get leaves off the patio or sawdust or whatever you're working with on a job site, this thing can handle it. It is amazing the amount of power it has for its size. The battery, not too heavy. It's not bad. It's a battery. These things are gonna keep getting better, but I think for what it is right now, it's pretty sweet. It's got these little LED lights on it that light up to show you the status of your battery. Right now, it's got 4 bars. I'm at 75%. I've been running this thing for a week, and I've only lost a bar. That's pretty good. Again, these things are just gonna keep getting better. So I'm super pleased with the battery life on it. Plugs in the back, pretty well balanced at the wrist. Again, I can manipulate this thing with the wrist. It's good for smaller people and women too, because they can carry it. To operate it, you just push this safety down, have your wrist on it, and you're on the trigger. It's got great response, great battery life, and we are using it for absolutely everything. I don't think you can go wrong with buying a handheld blower. I think it'll be one of the better purchases you make. This thing I bought for, I think, 130 bucks at my Stihl dealer, which was some of the best money I ever spent. This thing is really good. Something I want to get for it is they make a focus nozzle for this thing. It would be really nice if you're hitting a filter, because if you really want to clean an air filter, you do need compressed air. But it would be really nice to get some channeled air, and I think Stihl does make one of those. I don't have it yet, I haven't seen it, but I may go ahead and order one. I've only had this thing for probably a year, and it's held up great. Nothing's broken on it. You know, battery life is still good, and if the battery runs out, you can always just go get a new one. I only have one battery for it because I haven't needed a second. It holds a charge that long. Again, this isn't a commercial leaf blower. You're not going to bring it on a lawn crew to clear an acre lot of leaves. Like it's not going to happen. But it's great to have around in the truck, in the house, around the shop, to use on equipment or whatever it be. But this thing is great. Stihl, you have knocked out of the park with the BGA 57. Keep it up. I will continue to buy these things, but I think this one is going to last a while. It's a pretty solid unit, not too heavy. If you're looking for a gift for a dad, or really for a mom, for a sister, someone who owns land or could use this thing would be pretty awesome to give them. You're going to be using this thing on a daily basis. I know we do. But that's just my 2 cents. Do with it what you please. You know, go to the store, pick one up, go to your Stihl dealer. Again, a lot of people have them on the market. So go check out, see what you like. I love the Stihl. I'm incredibly biased, but Stihl makes good products. So I'm no good at those monologues. I can't talk for 3 minutes straight. Anyway, the Stihl handheld blower, it's great. We use it every day. I'm gonna buy one for my mom here soon. But go to Stihl, pick one up, see how you like it. Go to a brand you trust, pick it up, see how you like it. I think you'll use it every day. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Cue the B-roll.